tie with UCLA. Rolls not able to get open for some shots, so he'll put it on the floor.
That's not his game, though, attacking the basket off the dribble. His game is to shoot that squared-up jump shot.
Now he's going to go to the line.
I think of UCLA, I think of one name, the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden. We sent our best out to Coach Wooden, 98 years of age. If you want to read a great story, brought me to tears. I thought the guy's a brilliant writer. Rick Riley wrote a story about John Wooden that was unbelievable. It was on ESPN.com. If you go to his archive, look it up and read. I made my wife, I made my daughters, I made my family. So read that story about what John Wooden was all about. He was so special.
What would you tell a young basketball fan who was not around for that era? What would you tell them was so special about Wooden?
Well, his ability to get people of superstar ability to play as a unit. He had that unique way where everybody played representing that jersey. He could take the greatest of players and have them understand it's all about the team. And that's what he did. And he, was the standard of excellence that everybody was measured against. And yet they responded to the challenge with everybody trying to beat them.
Michael Roll misses a couple of free throws. UCLA has not gotten there often, and they haven't converted when they have gotten there. And now Michigan looking for the lead again.
They're doing a better job of executing. The reason Michigan now is hanging, they were down 10 earlier. They're doing a better job of executing offensively. Look at John Beeline. Bright guy, really understands coaching. See, look at the defense right now. Look at him challenge him, get right of him. He grabs him, but they really fight over the top of screens. In fact, he told me before the game, John Beeline said, it's tough to set screens. They do such a great job of hedging and really battling to get over those screens.
That's Malcolm Lee called for the foul. So two freshmen, Drew Holiday, and then his backup, Malcolm Lee, given the assignment of trying to slow down Manny Harris tonight.
Michigan's only got one starter on the floor right now.
Shepard gets around his man and lays it in.
And I see you smile as you look to me because he's from Toronto. He's a Canadian, and he's explosive.
38-36, Wolverines, 8 minutes into the second half.
We got all those Canadians, man. We got you, John Saunders. If you can broadcast, we're going to find you.
Steal, Zach Novak, Manny Harris.
Oh, should have dropped the bounce pass. Should have dropped it on a dime, as Clark Kellogg would say. Drop it on a dime.
Well, they should have had two more right there. Didn't get them, but they got two the time before as Shepard turned the corner and got all the way to the rim. Michigan's leading UCLA.
NCAA behind it, but I think it's a joke right now. You think most kids, when they know they're going to go out and go into class, come on, let's be real. Let's be real. It's a fraudulent term for student athletes.
I think Mr. Knight, who was in the building tonight, who worked the first game with me, will probably agree with you about the one-and-done rule. Offensive rebound by Keith.
Collison has not scored here in the second half. He's got Zippo. They got to start getting him on the board.
Nice cut by Roll. Can't get the shot off. Open is Dragovic.
He hesitated. He thought about that shot rather than just release it. Michigan getting a lot more motion on offense, too. Really got a little bit more movement.
Harris. Open is Sims. Hey, how about the Wolverines? A long 2 and a 4-point lead.
Well, you know how that was created? He moved without the ball, Manny Harris. Came off the weak side, caught the open ball. They rotated to him, and he was under control. Something he doesn't always do, play under control.
It's such a unique system that the Wolverines play under John Beeline, both offensively and defensively, as Collison gets inside. Cannot finish. Going to be a foul over the back, but you can see how much more comfortable the Wolverines are in year 2. For more on Beeline, here's Doris Burke.
Well, guys, one of the things he emphasizes, and they spend a ton of time on in practice, is shooting from every position. Here you see a post guy go ahead and make shots. Now, this is his 31st year, John Beeline, as a college head coach. He had stops at Lemoyne, Canisius, Richmond, West Virginia, and Michigan. At each stop, there was work to do. And one of the ways he's successful, guys, is every day. He doesn't talk about wins or losses. He talks about getting his guys to focus on getting better. If you get better every day, the winning will come as a natural byproduct. And Dick, he has managed to do it no matter where he's been.
Doris, he was telling me before the game, he and his fine assistant, Jerry Dunn, who used to be a head coach at Penn State, they recruited 4 kids for next year. They were excited about because he said we recruited to our system, and they are skilled and they will be very valuable. And I will tell you this, when they get Laval Lucas Perry, remember the name, I coached his dad at the University of Detroit. His father was very cerebral. He was very, very tough, a competitor, and his son can flat out stroke it. He was at Arizona, transferred, came back home, and he